Hello YouTubers, I'm Cassandra Joy. Welcome to another Write With Me session. I'm currently working on a manuscript I've codenamed My Sunshine Project. It's a Pride and Prejudice meets Fool's Gold, coastal town contemporary romance with a love triangle and buried treasure. And I've given myself the little challenge of finishing this entire book in 6 months. Not a small feat, let me tell you. But I made some headway the other day, so I'm feeling really good about my progress so far. Finally figured out the pain point for my main male character. I was really lost about who he was and who he needed to be for a while, so I'm very glad to have that figured out. The format for these Write With Me sessions are very simple. I follow something called the Pomodoro method. It's basically where you work for 20 minutes, take a 5 to 10 minute break, and then work for 20 minutes, take another 5 to 10 minute break, and repeat the process as often as you have time to. I like to do about 3 20-minute sprints. I'm gonna set a timer so that we can all stay on track, but this is gonna be very calm, very low-key. I'll put some music over top this. You'll hear my keyboard clacking away. Hopefully this is just a relaxing opportunity for you to get some work done. Even if you're not a writer, it's still, for me, really helpful when I'm working alongside somebody else. And I want this to be that for you. Whether you're doing laundry, whether you're doing a craft, making dinner for your family, finishing a work shift, whatever activity you feel you need a little bit of encouragement and company on, hopefully this video is motivational for you. All right, I've set the sound for our alarm to hopefully not be too jarring. I'm gonna pull up my manuscript here, see where I left off. I'm gonna switch between actual writing and reviewing what I've already written so that I can make sure I'm staying on track. Good luck, and let's start our 20 minutes. All right, we have finished our first writing sprint. Let me set a timer for 5 minutes so that I keep track. I'm currently writing a scene that's actually really fun. I'm describing my character's outfit. She's about to go to a party, and I'm looking on Pinterest for inspiration because I have a very specific vision in mind, but sometimes I need to see an actual outfit and then change it up in the description to make it unique. So that's what I've been doing. The love triangle has begun, which is all sorts of fun. I think I said this last time, but my main goal is just to get words on the document. It's gonna be messy, not gonna be perfectly formatted. Editing will have to be done at a future date. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But I want to be able to, at the end of 6 months, write the words, "the end," and have it be true. So that's basically my goal right now. Just writing the story as it needs to be written and finessing it later. But it's a lot of fun to put myself in the summer mindset. Right now it's obviously fall, and it seems like that's how my stories go. My chai project was the same way. I don't remember when I started writing it, but I don't think it was in the fall. I think it was in the winter. Very out of season. Maybe wanting that season helped me write it that much better because I was craving it, and therefore the imagery and the sensory aspects were more immersive. This book actually has a heavier vein throughout that I haven't ever played with before or written into a book. It's an important subject that I think a lot of people will be able to relate to. It's just heavy, and I want to make sure I do it justice. I want to make sure I do it right. So I'm sort of writing the fun stuff now and saving the heavier stuff for later. Not because I don't want to deal with it right now, but because I want to make sure I give it my full attention and know how I want to present the subject. I'm being very vague because it would give everything away if I told you. But I like that it deals with something heavy. That makes the story more than just a fluff piece. I don't want to write fluff. I want to write something that helps people, that helps them feel seen, and maybe gives a little bit of encouragement by the end. I'm unfortunately out of coffee. Can't decide if I want to make another one or if I want to make a cup of tea to slowly wind down for the evening. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite flavor of coffee right now, or your flavor of tea? So I decided against coffee or tea and decided to go for an Olipop. This is their crisp apple flavor, which I'm loving right now. It's basically like apple cider, but carbonated. Yum. All right, our 5 minutes are up. Let's start our second writing sprint, 20 minutes. All right, we've finished our second writing sprint. That went so fast. I feel like I didn't make much progress, but it was 20 minutes worth. The dialogue I just wrote is pretty good. I know that's typical of new writing. You're very enamored with it. You think it's the best thing ever because it's fresh and new and exciting. But there's a little bit of flirting going on. Kind of a situation where the main character doesn't want the character to flirt with her, the guy character, but it feels good to be flirted with. I mean, what's a girl to do? It's a very different character than I've ever written before, being very feminine and forward. My Chai Project main character was much more reserved and self-conscious. This main character is a lot more confident in who she is and what she looks like and how she carries herself. It's a totally different personality. And it's really fun to play with, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like a good example of this, these are not at all similar to my characters, but just for the sake of an explanation. It's like comparing Elaine from ACOTAR to Bryce from Crescent City. Totally different personalities, totally different vibes, but so fun. I'm really enjoying it. They're about to go to a little beach party, which I haven't written yet, so that'll be what I tackle in the next sprint. So I'm the kind of person who always has to have a little snack around for when I'm working on my book, and my friend Rachel gave me these amazing maple cream cookies from Canada. She went on a trip and brought these back for me. They're amazing. They look like little maple leaves. They look like this. And they've got cream filling on the inside. They're delicious. I won't eat one right now because I know a lot of people don't love the sound of chewing, but oh, they're so good. I've had to pace myself because I want them to last, but it's been really fun to eat them alongside editing my first book, my Chai Project, because it's fall themed. By the way, if you have any questions about writing, any advice that you're looking for, I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm happy to help in any way I can, whether it's about character development or writing descriptions, figuring out your plot, pacing, anything. I'm happy to answer. Oh, I wanted to mention, one of you DM'd me asking if I was going to make this Write With Me thing a live stream, and yes, I definitely want to do that. That was my intention to begin with, but my schedule right now is so busy that I sort of have to fit it in when I can, as opposed to having a set time to do it. But in the future, that is something I want to work toward, is having this be something I do live. Let me know what time of day would work well for you. If I did it in the middle of the day, people could watch while they're working, maybe on their lunch break to sort of chill out and relax. I don't know. Definitely give me your opinions, because I want to make sure that this is as helpful to you as possible. But this will be a weekly thing for the next little while because I need to be held accountable. And filming, for whatever reason, motivates me. So thanks for that. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. All right, we are on our last writing sprint. We're gonna do another 20 minutes and then we'll be done. I won't be done. I'll finish filming and then keep writing, but for the sake of the video, we'll be done. All right, starting now. We did it. 3 sprints done. Let's just see how many words I've written. I like to do this, but it's always a humbling moment because you think you've written a lot more words than you actually have. Okay, so I have written 730 words in 60 minutes. In the grand scheme of things, it's not the best, but I have nothing to compare it to. So I'm just gonna say this was really productive and I feel good about what I've done, what I've been able to accomplish. Honestly, if I had even written just 100 words, I would have been proud because sometimes those 100 words are like pulling teeth to write down. This book is slowly but surely coming together and I'm very excited for where it's leading. Hopefully this was helpful to you with whatever activity you chose to do. Like I said, this is going to be a weekly thing, so if you need some weekly motivation, you can always check back. I'll make a playlist with all of these videos in so that you can watch it back at your leisure whenever you need to. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and for letting me do a bit of a left field idea. This is where my life is right now, what my life looks like, and so my content is naturally going to conform around what my life looks like, and I really appreciate you all happily coming along for the journey. Whatever direction my content takes, that kind of support is so rare and special, and I don't take it for granted. I so appreciate you showing up every week to hang out. Just makes my day. I'm not expecting a lot of people to have watched to the end, but if you did, if you managed to get here, leave let me look up some beachy emojis. Leave a seashell in the comments, if you wouldn't mind, so that I know you made it to the end. And with that, I'm gonna leave the video here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Mwah. Bye!